Aggressive Master Wato. He looks confident here, Chris.
I think if you don't look confident in this position against a young lion, that will have a lot of questions being asked of him. And I think, you've got to remember, Master Wato's representing Hontai here as well, as the last young lion that we've seen really in a long, long time to come back from excursion into Hontai. He's representing the home team quite strongly as a recruiting prospect here for Umar. Big time drop kick.
Nicely done. Yes, we delved into that issue on the pregame show that folks saw on njpwworld.com and on the YouTube channel. Hontai doing some recruiting, I gotta believe, with both Yota Tsuji and Yu Omura, who's closing in now and looking to put Master Wato away. Forearm smashes, connecting. Master Wato with the reverse, though, and a flying forearm puts down Master Wato. So senior in terms of wrestling experience, junior in terms of age, Master Wato is scrambling to get onto his feet. And Uemura is going to look to get on the move. Watch this drop kick. Caught him on the button. And now he's going to pick him up with a back suplex. Nicely done, center of the ring. Cover, 2. Certainly a heavyweight clash with Godzilla versus Kong. But our junior heavyweight championship defended in tonight's main event. Now, as Master Wato is finding himself in the crosshairs of a Boston Crab, perhaps. Single leg now.
Leave up the one leg in order to turn the other more easily. And Uemura in control. That's one of the things that's been most impressive. I think a couple of times in Tsuji during the Kuzno Road Tour, I think the occasion got the better of him against someone like Kazuchika Okada, perhaps against Great Okan as well. Interesting interview with Dick Togo on NJPW1972.com this week, and I think Dick Togo, he was putting on a front when he was downplaying Ishii's significance to his career, kind of saying, I'm not gonna, whoa, we're lying back on the pass, put a pin in that one.
Yeah, we'll hold that thought as Ishii, as expected, goes right towards Evil, attacking him before the bell, which has now sounded, and this tag team match is officially underway. Evil and Dick Togo versus Ishii and Yo, but all eyes are drawn to the Stone Pitbull and what he is doing right now to the King of Darkness. Usually it's Evil doing the running of the opponent into the barricade, but here tonight, Ishii with the fast start as Dick Togo is on the retreat. Yo holding him off. It seems like Ishii said one thing to Yo: you keep an eye on Dick Togo and let me handle the rest.
I think that's absolutely correct.
Ishii with his own shirt wrapped around the throat. Again, Ishii choked out by Dick Togo, and then Evil came in and scooped him up and put him right back down. It wasn't about the never open weight 6-man tag team titles, but rather his personal vendetta against Ishii.
Do you think how hard Tomohiro Ishii was hitting Yuji Nagata a couple of weeks ago? And that was a man he respected. And here's desperate need for revenge over Evil. Things are going to get particularly violent here tonight.
Ishii was hitting Nagata so hard, Chris, that his hand was swelling. His hand was swelling because of the volume and ferocity of the chops that he was nailing Nagata with. So yeah, I can imagine how hard he was hitting Evil. So now Yo will try to control things here with Dick Togo. And good luck with that, because Dick Togo, 30-plus year vet, and knows every trick in the book. Rocky is favoring that. I have to believe that Phantasmo might have that boot loaded, but tags on both sides, Kenta and Tanahashi. Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Kenta, bring it!
Oh,
Dragon.
the dragon.
Ooh. A lot of torque on that one.
Kenta's had it in for Tanahashi since he came into New Japan. They had that great G1 match, and Kenta, really, that was the turning point for Kenta, I think, in reveling in the fans' boos and hate. as he went to victory over Tanahashi that night in 2019. There's a little bit of hustle and bustle over here, not just about who's in the match, Kevin, but about the exact form that match will take. I've heard some questions. I think all will become clear in the coming days when it comes to that one. Whoa, look out!
Kenta sneaking back in while Tana was celebrating with the crowd after getting victory, and now Kenta is struck. Realizing that Rocky and Taguchi would be hot on his trail, Kenta does his damage and rolls out.
You watch your mouth. Keep this right hand right in there, bud.
Well, there you go. It's not just Tanahashi that wants a new direction, it's Kenta as well. Nobody knows to create a scene like that man does.
Yeah, you talked about controversial moments and Dick Togo earlier on. Kenta has certainly had his fair share in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and another one written. The tag to the Rainmaker. Here we go.
Those two guys have got a fair bit of history, even though it was only since October. Here is Great Okan, who made his appearance to help Will Ospreay to victory over Okada in the G1 Climax. And that's what got this whole United Empire ball rolling in the first place.
Okada did get a small measure of revenge against the Great Okan the following month after, wait a minute now, after the DDT. Marty Asami was almost ready to count 3.
Careful what you say about Marty Asami. I know he might be listening later.
Yeah, what's that all about? A lousy driver. Passable ref, but a lousy driver. Catches him with the back elbow. Now gonna look to hit him with the neck breaker here. Drives the knee to the side of the head. Okada fights back. Duo of Jeff Cobb and the Great Okan.
Oh, Jeff Cobb telling Okada, come get your boy.
I think he's referring to Okada as a young boy, telling him to come in and do the young boy duties. Well, that level of disrespect has certainly raised the ire of Kazuchika Okada. As both Tsuji and Uemura have to keep Okada separated from Jeff Cobb. Hungry Edge as Zack Sabre Jr. gets tagged in. And obviously, even though he describes his body as noodles, Soy Boy, the vegan warrior, there are few that can do the damage to the human anatomy that Zack Sabre Jr. can.
Just look at that, twisting that wrist in each and every single way. And just the history of Sanada and Zack Sabre Jr. over the years, and how much competition they seem to bring out the very best and the very worst in one another.
Yeah, we just passed the 2-year anniversary of G1 in Dallas, and that phenomenal meeting back in Sanada that Sanada got the better of. Sanada has been able to hold his own and then some against Zack in singles competition, but here tonight, so far, Zack controlling Sanada as they are stretching, twisting, turning, and pulling the arm of Sanada in all kinds of directions here. Suzuki-gun in firm control.
Yeah, I think that's almost the thing. You're almost seeing 2 singles matches tomorrow night in one tag team match, or 2 singles feuds. And Zack Sabre Jr. and Sanada are 3-3 in singles matches. Naito and Taichi, career long, they're 4-4. So there's this constant attempt from both teams, I think, to get a definitive upper hand.
Sanada trying to find an escape. Zack Sabre Jr. reading the body of Sanada, ready to counter at any moment, but Sanada quick. And again, Zack with an answer. This time the shoulder, the point of the shoulder being driven into the mat, and the tag to Kanemaru. You have to believe just as Ishimori was about to verbally submit. Uh-oh, caught.
Oh, high and tight.
Does he go for the pin? Does he go back to the leg? Or does he go for pinche loco? Pinche loco. No, wait.
Oh, hurricanrana.
Oh! Uh-oh, watch this. What strength!
Oh, man. Unbelievable strength hoisting him into Cypher Utaki.
Desperado took that one heavy on his head. He could be out too. No, he's not out. And now Ishimori on his feet. His tag partner may have saved him earlier on, but Ishimori's going to have to win this on his own. Here we go, bloody cross grip.
Desperado out, Ellis Claro.
No! Almost.
Oh, smack dab in the kneecap.
And now, can he set and deliver? Pinche loco, pinche.
What in the world was that? Into the bone lock.
Ishimori spun like a top and turned it into the bone lock. And now the reposition.
Nowhere to go.